So speaking of Amy Poehler, today is her birthday, and so I was wondering...
I totally knew that.
That's fine. Don't worry. It's cool. I got you. I was wondering if you had a favorite moment of her on the show, or maybe something you've learned from her that you've applied to your life, or we can learn from her.
So much from Amy Poehler. I was incredibly lucky to show up as a freshman at SNL, and Amy was a senior. She did one of the best things that I think helped me get the show was Megan Mullally had seen me in a show in LA, recommended me to Lauren Michaels. Lauren Michaels flew out to LA to see this show, and the audience was filled with my friends, and so the show played really well. And Lauren went, "Were those all your friends?" I said, "Yeah," and he's like, "I'm flying you and your sketch group out to New York. You guys are gonna do it at UCB where no one knows who you are, and I wanna see if it plays there." Shoot. So we fly out, and I look out. So we have the UCB Theater at 26th Street, and I look out, and there's Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, Seth Meyers, Lauren Michaels, everyone just like, it's a writing night. Lauren's made them come to this show to see this guy, to see if he's funny or not. Just talking to you about it right now is making me want to throw up. It's awful. And so I came out, and also flanked by all of them are a bunch of New York improvisers who are going, who the F are these jerks from LA who got Lauren Michaels to come to their show? And the first thing we did, the first joke, Amy started laughing, and she laughed really loud. I just don't think she found it funny, but she laughed to kind of say, hey, like, to calm me down, and I had never met her before. She just knew, like, this guy is in a really tough spot, so I'm just gonna laugh, and she has a beautiful, loud laugh, and it made everybody in the room going, well, Amy's laughing, and then I'm going, Amy Poehler's laughing at me, you know? And so I calmed down, everybody calmed down, and we had a great show, and I got the job. And so that meant the world to me. Another thing Amy did was she told me my first season, was she took me and Andy Samberg out to dinner, my very first day at work, and said, what do you want to know? Like, what do you need to know? And gave me great advice, like, don't do the show for your friends, you know? Your friends will be like, you're funnier than this, you know, don't worry about your friends, you know, that was great. And so because of that, when new people like Vanessa Bayer and people came in, I would take them to the exact same restaurant, the exact same table, and say, Amy Poehler did this for me, so I'll do this for you. What do you want to know? Don't do the show for you. And I would, you know, do the same thing. So she's the most wonderful human being on the planet.